To our fellow Africans across this great continent, Ghana's story is a part of Africa's renaissance. The challenges we face are not unique to us. They are the common inheritance of our shared history and the collective responsibility of our shared future. We in Ghana have proved in 2025 that democracy works, that peaceful transitions of power strengthen us rather than weaken us, and that African solutions to African problems are not just slogans but achievable realities. As Ghana rises, we extend our hands to our neighbors and our partners across Africa. Together, we can and shall build the Africa we want. We're beginning the process of exiting the IMF program with dignity, not as supplicants, but as partners.
Wow, what a powerful words from President John Dramani Mahama, the President of Ghana. African solutions for African problems. If we don't apply African solutions for African problems, the law of the jungle will hit us. The black winter will hit us. So family, let me take you direct to a full speech delivered by President John Dramani Mahama in the new year 2026. Here is full speech. Welcome.
It was a solemn commitment to reset Ghana and build together the nation we all deserve. I can confirm that the promise of renewal we made was not mere rhetoric. It was a covenant, and we have begun to deliver on that covenant. 1 year ago, we inherited a nation in distress, an economy on its knees, unemployment crushing our youth, infrastructure crumbling, public trust eroded, and hope dimming in the eyes of our people. We were told that the recovery would take a generation, but I knew something our critics did not know. I knew the resilient spirit of the Ghanaian people. At the dawn of the new year, I stand before you to say our beloved nation Ghana is rising again. We've accomplished a lot together in the past 12 months through prudent management and difficult but necessary reforms. We've reduced inflation from the distressing levels above 23% by the end of 2024 and are hopeful to end 2025 with inflation at single digits of just above 5%. We have achieved relative currency stability and on track to be ranked among the best performing currencies in the world for 2025. We're accelerating economic growth and creating more opportunities for our young people. We've restored business confidence and have seen a significant increase in both domestic and foreign direct investment. We've restored Ghana's credibility with our international partners, successfully completed the renegotiation of our debt obligations on terms that protect our sovereignty while at the same time ensuring sustainability. We're beginning the process of exiting the IMF program with dignity, not as supplicants, but as partners. Our young people are Ghana's greatest assets. We're beginning to see significant growth in sectoral performance. Construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and services are showing very strong growth. This is creating a new opportunity for decent employment for our youth. Infrastructure is the backbone of development. We have begun the rehabilitation of over 2,000 kilometers of roads nationwide. We've restored a consistent supply of electricity and are expanding the rural electrification network to more than 1,000 additional communities. My countrymen and women, Ghana's image on the international stage has been positively boosted by our well-acclaimed reset agenda. This reset involves a new way of looking at things both domestically and globally. Domestically, our reset agenda is seeing a resurgence of faith in our democracy. It is delivering a leaner and more efficient administration. It is yielding greater accountability in government and a re-energized fight against corruption. At the 80th session of the United Nations General Assembly, I took the advantage of the global platform to share Ghana's vision with the world. The Accra Reset Initiative is a comprehensive framework for the sustainable transformation of our global governance system. This vision will address the inequalities in the current global system and reset it to create greater opportunities for Africa and other countries of the global south. Ghana's call for a global reset will address interconnected challenges of our time, and I'm committed to leading it alongside other world leaders. This is our moment. This is Ghana's moment to lead. Together, we can prove to the world what is possible when developing nations are given the space and support to chart their own course. We invite the world to invest in Ghana's transformation, not out of benevolence, but out of the enlightened self-interest in a more stable, prosperous, and sustainable world. My dear compatriots, as satisfying as our achievements of 2025 are, they are but the foundation. The architecture of the Ghana we want must now be built on this foundation. In 2026, we shall accelerate and expand. Every child deserves a world-class education. We'll continue digitalizing our schools and ensure every classroom has the tools for 21st century learning. We shall operationalize universal health coverage through the free primary health care program, ensuring that no Ghanaian is denied care due to inability to pay. Through the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, we'll stretch a hand of support to our people suffering from non-communicable diseases. We shall make Ghana food self-sufficient and transform agriculture from subsistence to a thriving commercial activity through mechanization, value addition, and market access. We're working to achieve 30% share of renewable energy in our national energy mix, reducing costs and protecting our environment. We shall deliver social housing through public-private partnerships, and we shall intensify the fight against corruption with no sacred cows. Every CD belongs to the people of Ghana and must be accounted for. We'll implement the recommendations of the Constitutional Review Committee to make our 1992 Constitution an even greater guide for the consolidation of our democracy. Ladies and gentlemen, governments do not build nations alone. They do that with the cooperation of the citizenry. As we enter 2026, I call upon each one of you. First, our young people. You are not the leaders of tomorrow. You are the leaders of today. Take ownership of this reset agenda. Innovate, create, and build. Ghana needs your energy and your ideas and your commitment. To our entrepreneurs and business leaders, invest in Ghana, build your businesses that create jobs and wealth for yourselves and for the Ghanaian economy. I pledge to maintain a conducive environment for your businesses to thrive. Your commitment must be to seize the opportunities that we create. To our civil society and media partners and watchdog institutions, continue to hold us accountable. A vibrant democracy needs your critical voice. We might not always agree, but we shall always respect the role you play in strengthening our nation. To our traditional leaders and faith-based communities, you are the custodians of our values and the anchors of our community. Help us build social cohesion and national unity, and help us nurture the moral fabric that holds our society together. To the public servants, yours is a noble calling. Serve with integrity and efficiency and dedication. The people's trust in government depends on your daily conduct. And to our diaspora community, you are Ghana's global ambassadors. Continue to make us proud wherever you are. When you can bring your skills back home, your resources and network, please do so. Ghana needs you. We are one people with a shared destiny. Whether you voted for me or not, whether you supported the NDC or not, we are all Ghanaians. And this reset is for all of us. There's no NPP Ghana, there's no CPP Ghana, or NDC Ghana. There's only one Ghana. That Ghana our forebears fought for and shed their blood to give us our freedom. Let us reject the politics of division and embrace the patriotism of nation building. Let us disagree without being disagreeable. Let us compete in the marketplace of ideas without treating our opponents as our enemies. The challenges that we face are too urgent, and the opportunities before us are too precious for us to waste our time and energy in needless conflict. I see a Ghana where every child, regardless of their background, can dream and achieve those dreams. I see a Ghana where hard work is rewarded, a Ghana where merit triumphs over mediocrity, a Ghana where integrity is celebrated and where corruption is punished. I see a Ghana where our young people don't have to risk their lives crossing the Sahara or the Mediterranean in search of opportunities, because those opportunities would abound right here at home. I can see a Ghana where our senior citizens live in dignity, and where our sick are cared for, and where our vulnerable are protected. I see a Ghana that is respected on the global stage for the quality of our democracy, the vibrancy of our economy, and the character of our people. I see a Ghana that is a light unto Africa and a beacon unto the world. This is not wishful thinking. This is the Ghana we're building together. This is the Ghana that is within our reach. As we enter 2026, let us move forward together with confidence, determination, and faith. Faith in God, faith in Ghana, and faith in ourselves. Let us build on the foundation we have laid, and let us work harder, let us dream bigger, and achieve even greater things. Let us prove that the promise that inspired our founding fathers and mothers, and the promise that has sustained us through trials and challenges, is not just a promise, but a prophecy that is waiting to be fulfilled. May God bless you all. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make her great and strong. Happy New Year, and may 2026 bring us all the prosperity, peace, and progress that we deserve as a nation. I thank you, my countrymen and women.
Yeah, welcome back, family. You heard a lot from President John Dramani Mahama. He's spoken a lot of things concerning Ghana, Africa, and globally. I would like to focus on a few things, starting with the issue of Africa, when you said African solutions for African solutions for African problems. We have to build the Africa that we want. You know, that is few words, but has a lot of meaning. You know, right now in this globe where you see the giants consuming the weak, oh, the rule of the jungle are being applied. We have seen what happened in Venezuela after US attacked a ruling country, a ruling president, and captured and kidnapped him. So I think President John Mahama has warning Africa that if we don't come together, if we don't find solutions for our challenges, we'll be captured. We'll be captured the way we see happening in Venezuela. For a long time, we have been relying and depending on other civilizations. Of course, sometimes we say we are friends of Russia, we are friends of China, we are friends of maybe Europeans. But when it comes to hard time, those countries will not help us. America will not solve our challenges. Russia will not do so. China the same. Europe will not do anything. But it's we Africans who will carry the burden. It's we, me and you, who are supposed to find solutions. You know, we have to learn from what happened this weekend in Venezuela. It is a big lesson to us, the people of Africa, that a sitting president can be attacked and captured, and the world, with all those rules and democrats that are telling us they're doing nothing. So we have to apply African solutions for African problems. We have to find our own solutions to solve these challenges, whether military challenges, technological challenges. We have to solve food and food security, and these other things, health. We have to find those solutions. Also, President John Mahama has spoken the issue of exit in the IMF, how Ghana now is in the process of exit in some IMF terms. It's good because we know that IMF always trying to control African countries through debits and other things like that, loans and whatever. Also, apart from that, President John Dramani Mahama has spoken the issue of young people, that we young people, we don't need to wait anyone to tell us that you have to lead from now. We have to lead. And this, I think, is inspired by Captain Traore. We have seen that at the age of 30-something, Traore has took the lead of Burkina Faso. And right now we see something happening in Burkina Faso, whether in technology. We have seen electric cars being manufactured in Burkina Faso. Drones are being manufactured in Burkina Faso. We have seen gold being processed in Burkina Faso. Constructions and innovation are taking place in Burkina Faso. People are producing enough food in agriculture and livestock keepings. So it means young people can lead the nation. We are the leaders of today, not tomorrow. And that's why President John Mahama has insisted that there's a need for young people to take the lead of this continent. If we don't take the lead of this continent or of our nations, we'll continue to be defeated, to be grabbed, and to be humiliated. So President Mahama is an unheard president, and of course this is a renewal of terms. He was a leader before, he was the president of Ghana before, so he knew many things. And recently, Africans are proposing that President John Dramani Mahama have to be the new chair of African Union. Will President John Dramani Mahama bring back Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso in the African Union? Those are questions that Africans are asking and waiting to hear. So, family, thank you for watching. Thank you for being with me. We are sharing the message of President John Dramani Mahama. I heard a lot of Happy New Year messages from different leaders in the continent of Africa, but many of them didn't spoken about African continent. They spoken about their own nations. But Dramani Mahama, President Traore, they spoken about Africa. You hear the word Africa. So let us not speak for too long. If you have something to share with us, please do so through the comment section, and you may share this message to other Africans in the continent and those who are in the diaspora, and telling them the rule of the jungle is being applied now. The weak will be wiped out and the strong will survive. Are we going to wipe out? Or we have to survive as a strong? It's our duty for we Africans to know how we can survive. But for me, the only solution for us to survive is to come together and unite. The way President John Dramani Mahama has told us, African solutions for African problems, not Ghanaian solutions for Ghanaian problems. When you talk about Africa, it means the entire continent of Africa. So have a nice time. See you in next video. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa. Mama Africa, oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.